Maryland Spotlight. It's all about Maryland living.
Welcome to Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight. Well, education has certainly evolved over the years, but what's it like teaching in the 21st century? Joining me from Loyola Blakefield, John McCaul, assistant principal, and Maria Baird, you're the middle school learning specialist. Thanks for being here today. Now, how does Loyola tailor an education product to students in the 21st century?
Well, it's a really exciting time. I mean, the first thing we do is we care for the boys. I mean, our boys know that we love them, and that foundation of love sets them up to take great risks and do amazing things. You know, Heidi Hayes Jacobs said that our responsibility as educators is to teach our students for their world and their futures, and that's what Loyola does really well. It lets these boys take what we've taught them, make it their own, and turn it into things we can't even imagine yet.
That's great. Now, Maria, you are a learning specialist. What do you bring to the classroom?
Well, there are different learning techniques you use in different situations, but it all starts with engagement. I have to engage the boys in the material in order for them to learn. And I really love experiential learning, which is learning by doing. Recently, my 8th graders previewed a lesson on Pascal's principle, and we talked about the principle, but then we played a game. They placed an inflated balloon on one of their ankles, and the goal was to exert pressure on their classmate's balloon, which is Pascal's principle, and not have their balloon be popped. And during the whole thing, they were connecting their learning, but afterwards, they really reflected on how this principle played out during this activity. And because I had their attention and it was emotionally charged and they reflected on their learning, they were able to recall this material more readily. But more importantly, they were able to teach their fellow classmates in their own words about the principle.
Now, Loyola definitely prides itself on intellectually ambitious education. So how do you help your students overcome obstacles?
Sure, there are 3 keys to academic resilience, and the first one is that they have some success outside of the classroom. It actually might be in another subject or athletics or arts. Also, they need a caring, supportive adult that follows them through their academic journey. And the third one is a coping mechanism for when the chips are down.
Okay, well, we want our viewers to learn more, so we'll direct them to the website, which is loyolablakefield.org. John and Maria, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us today on Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight.